After 5 years of marriage, my husband laughed at my infertility. I didn't understand the truth until I saw the warm pregnancy photos of him and his bestie. The day I found out I was pregnant, my mate Alpha Hunter posted a photo on the PAC's feed. His arm was wrapped around my best friend Catherine, her bare swollen belly resting against him as they posed in front of a cozy fire. The caption read, "There's nothing stronger than the bond of Pac and family." His hand, marked with the same mate's band I wore, was splayed across her belly. It was unmistakable. I clenched my jaw, barely able to breathe as I typed a quick comment, "Congratulations." Within seconds, my phone buzzed. Catherine Mochdry's voice, breathless and shaky, was on the other end. "Ava, I am so sorry. I only posted it to get back at Kade after we argued. I swear it wasn't taste to mean anything." I could feel my heart racing, but before I could answer, Hunter's voice came through the line, cold and sharp. "Ava, I know you. You're reading too much into this. You were so obsessed with being a mother that you were letting jealousy twist everything around you. No wonder you haven't been able to conceive." The line went dead, but I barely noticed. I was numb. Minutes later, another alert popped up. Catherine had posted again. Meshbart counting down the days until I will have 2 strong alphas protecting me. Hunter had already liked it. It felt like a blade twisting in my chest. Without a word, I took off my mate's band, tossed it into the woods nearby, and headed back to the healer's quarters to cancel the appointment I've made for a fertility check. Later that night, for once, Hunter came home before the moon had risen. He found the untouched herbal remedies and supplements tossed in the waste bin and scowled. "We decided to opt for herbs since the drugs from the hospital weren't having an effect. To Hunter, I am just a barren wife. Are you throwing a tantrum over nothing?" He raised a brow. "On this, stop, Hetty." My voice was steady, almost detached. "I am not angry." He laughed, a low, mocking sound. "You threw out the fertility herbs, but sure, you were not mad. Do whatever you want, but remember, you were the one who was desperate, Abba, not me." I was gripping the edge of the counter, trying to steady myself when he handed me a small, dark box. "This is from Jen. She feels bad, right? She's young, inexperienced one. She wanted to make things right with you." Inside was a crystal bead. "Catherine Mon's favorite. She likes it a lot. In fact, she loves it so much. She wears it every day, causing it to be worn out and scratched." I could see the deep scuffs around the beads. They weren't new, far from it. But the fact she would even given them to him as a mom gift felt like a slap to the face. "Take them," Hunter insisted, his voice edged with annoyance. "I'm sure she's been struggling lately. Ava, she doesn't have much, and she knows this means a lot to her, so it should to you." Just hours ago, Catherine had posted a picture wearing brand new jade beads, captioned "Pensured out to the best alpha in the world. When favoritism feels like love when I didn't reach for the boots." Hunter's face hardened. "And Butaba, seriously? You are almost 25, acting like a jealous pup. You know Catherine has no family, nothing but this pack, and still you treat her like this?" His voice rose in irritation as he tossed the box onto the table hard enough to make it rattle. I winced as it brushed past my head, catching me on the temple. Hunter eyes widened, realizing what he'd done. "Midstarava, I didn't mean. Let me see it." I pulled away from his hand, blinking back tears. I'm fine." Ignoring my protests, he pushed my hand aside, inspecting the bump. Starting to form, his face shifted from anger to something almost like worry. "That's not fine. Hold on, I will get some ice." He was halfway across the room when his phone buzzed, and I watched as his face softened at the name on the screen. "Tenzanu Peckles, Hunter." Pakrankur's voice came through, fragile, breaking. He stiffened, holding the phone close. "Butcher Jen, what's wrong?" "Either scared," she whimpered. "Menshtar, it's just when my stomach hurts. I don't know if it's a baby or." Hunter's tone softened, and his eyes clouded with worry. "Jen, why didn't you call me sooner? You're supposed to let me know immediately if anything's wrong." Her voice was quiet, unsure. I didn't want to get in between you and Ava. I thought you might need to be with her tonight." Hunter chuckled, warm and reassuring. "Most silly girl, there's nothing Ava needs from me that can wait."